coming up to Philippa's hideout now, at Radovid's behest.
Hey, yeah.
Don't know if she's still going to be here though, I guess we're about to find out. Looks like some old elvish ruins. Estier. Go talk to the witch hunters in front of Philippa's hideout.
March back in there.
Beware.
Commander, it's full of monsters and traps. We've dragged out 4 wounded, and there's near a dozen corpses still down there. I don't give a shit. We've orders to search this cave, and that's what we'll do.
Couple of bodies.
Which
Hey dear, when you've driven a pair of pincers or what?
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
A witcher, a trouble solver,
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. I've been waiting for you.
you sound enthused. What have you learned so far? Yeah, he's not, does sound pleased, does he?
Don't exactly sound delighted.
Would you expect us to? We've done half the work. Now you show up and take all the glory.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Good work. Give me that. I suppose we should be polite.
Good work. Saved me some time.
We're thrilled.
I knew I should have chose gimme that. Bloody no respect.
Think Philip is still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania, then tucked herself away here.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything, anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Isleheart turned into her hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Time I saw her, Philip is still in there.
Don't count on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
maybe not.
Well, I hope we get a chance to kill this prick.
That could. Not on your life.
It's like the way.
Witcher or not, you'll be dead before you can say 2 prayers.
We'll see about that.
For you know neither the day nor the hour.
Fucking witch hunters.
Chest completely crushed. Ribs must have pierced the lungs.
So bored I can...
Flesh charred to the bone in places.
Yes, can kind of tell with that on, Geralt.
What are you looking at?
Did you see that? There's something in the sky. Look, there it is. That's mighty close to this place. That's a wyvern. We'll have to kill that when we come out of here. Okay, right. There's the entrance. There's a little FYI, by the way, I am aware I've got a cat school quest here, which I'm fairly certain is just behind this wall. Yes, it is. I was going to say I'll leave it till later, but I may as well grab it now since I'm here. The diagram, feline silver sword, and Professor Sigismund Gloger's notes. We'll read those notes once we have completed the main task at hand. At least that leaves us 6 out of 7 with the Catskill gear. We've got a location for the last piece. Right, best prep for what lies ahead. Let's have a look. We don't really need white Radavids ready, so let's get some Maribor Forest, which increases our... I think it's adrenaline points generation? Yeah. Okay, Necrophage is probably the most likely. Hangman's Venom. We got Northern Wind is probably going to be useless, so let's switch this over to Dimeridium. Dancing Star is always useful. Let's keep that out. So I'll swap to Dragon's Dream. Try to think if anything else might be beneficial for me to have at this time. Nah, that's it. I knew there was something I was trying to think of. Just make sure I'm spec'd up correctly. Right, Magic Trap, Puppet. Is there anything of these that I can get rid of for now? Puppet I've got. Exploding Quen Shield I've got. Delusion. I always want to keep that really. Melt Armor. I tell you what. I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to swap Magic Trap back in. Just in case. Let's go.
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile.
I'll do it. There's nothing to investigate here, apparently. Guess not. It's just a door. Oh.
Perfect hideout. For an owl. Be a bit harder for me to move around.
Just a little. There's one of the corpses of the witch hunters. This, I'll assume, is the way out. Get my torch out.
Portals. Great. The witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thunk? 8 portals. Make my stomach turn. A remix. It's edge afraid. This is an owl feather.
She's been here. Oh. A couple more witch hunters' corpses. Is that's a chest in there? Oh, it's not. I was sure that had chest markings on it. Hey, yo.
Neckers. Might have expected as much. Maybe less places like this.
Oh, that's dark ahead. Could swap to, I think probably the most beneficial way to do this here is to use a cat potion. Here we go. Let's light the way a little for us. Look at that. I lit the brazier at the same time.
Damn. Inactive. Maybe I can start it up.
Hang on. Which I think it's saying that it's kind of distorting the view a little, so it doesn't matter. We'll swap out. There we go.
The power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Use R to activate the crystal.
Should work now. Activated the portal.
Hey, nice. It's just quite a little harder to see with cat potion active, so I think I'll just use a torch for now at least.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whiff of monsters. I'm made of stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
With Radovid, you never really know what you're gonna get. Depends on his mood.
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Eilhart's notes. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Lo Antil, Francesca Finderbear, and Frangella Vigo. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Think Philippa's still here?
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if they weren't an owl.
All right. Let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell, I broke it off. We've to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal. I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Behave and give me the crystal.
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Couple of chests here. Nearly missed those. Letter to Philippa.
Love letters.
Dear Philippa, as I write this, I am sipping your favourite cocktail on the terrace of my father's Matina estate and wondering, what the devil are you thinking? I'd understand if you'd simply grown bored with me. I'd accept it if it had turned out that the pair we made was not to your liking, or you had found yourself a younger, prettier model. But for the love of the bleeding gods, Dijkstra? That, with all due respect, pot-bellied swine? Over me? I do not know if you have been testing new concoctions that have aidled your mind, or if perhaps this is another one of your games. Even yet, if you must seek intimacy with that primitive for political reasons, I do not see why this should mean the end of our relationship. After all, it would not be the first time that we would hide our love.
Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for Dijkstra.
Go Dijkstra. Guess we'll be having words with him about that once we see him again. Let's get our torch out. Like this. I guess I'm putting the crystal here.
Right. Now to activate it.
Got a welcome party.
Damn, you're ugly.
I was trying to do. Didn't work out the best of plan.
Must have been her laboratory.
A couple of warriors waiting to greet me, weren't there? It's obviously the way to go. There's a little drop-off point down there. Pure silver and some sap.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Yup. So we're going down.
A tunnel. Wonder where it leads. Power cell.
Oh then, I wonder what these were guarding. Oh! That's quite handy. Accidentally looted that. I didn't know that was down here. Anything else? No. We have got another witch hunter though. This guy got quite far. That wants some credit. Thought that other witch hunter said he was the only one left because he was made of stiffer stuff. Well, apparently not. There's something there. Did you just hear something? Maybe not. Is there a way over here? Anything down here? Oh, definitely not here. We don't want to drop down there.
Gotta be the lowest level.
Yeah. I'm kidding, there's another witch hunter. One of the witch hunters actually got to the bottom level. Actually, it looks like there is a lot of bodies in here. And a lot of chests. It's not a good sign. Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Gotta have a sentry. Of course.
Thank you for this, Philippa. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is one tough looking fire elemental. So if you heard another ready. Oh, is he coming? So what are you? What the fuck? Whoa! Ow. Oh, I'm on fire! Doesn't sound all that surprising, given what I'm fighting. What the fuck? Eat that. Can't do that shit anymore. Die. Oh, okay. fucker hits hard. That was a lot harder than I first envisioned. Christ, those fireballs that he threw were devastating. Golem heart, elemental essence. I think I need to take a spot of food. Regenerate. Got anything that can give us 80 vitality? We should do. Should have plenty. Hawk. At least that should be it for the sentries in here. Is there anything to loot in this ruins of bed? Nah. I saw a chest back here next to this first witch hunter just off to our right, which is here. Weapon repair kit. Long rube. I don't think there's anything that you can find in some of these sort of bits of the debris. Doesn't look like it. Let's run along that way. Cortinarius. We'll assume this is the way back. Ooh, superior spectre oil and Mahkaman trousers. Yeah, this will be the way back, I think. Oh, there is something down there, look. Whoa! Okay, that was a trap. There's a skeleton down here. Florins. There's something under there. Can get to it. Armour. Some more Florins. So it is worth destroying these then, and a chest. Oh, master crafted saddle. In there, of all places, you'd have never have looked there. How good is that then? Let's have a look. 55 stamina. We've got a new saddle. Now, if only I can get some saddlebags to increase my weight. Calciumicum, Cliff of Art, Reaver's Boots. We'll check that out. I'm sure we'll loot a few more of the bits and bobs, so we'll check it all out once we've grabbed everything. The main part of the place. I'll go there in a second. What is that? What is that? I thought I'd activated like a trap or something. I mean, I could have done. What is that? Something to do with that? Just in case, I'm a little bit worried. There's got to be something down here. There we are. Dimeridium ingot, glowing ore. You know what, I'm gonna put a light on in this goddamn place. Barely see a thing. Hey, that's a little crafty there. Is there anything up here? Oh, oh. Okay, it's difficult to get to, but... Bleh. There is. Ashes, meteorite ingot. Oh, I wonder if sending on one of them will activate a little trap or something. Right, let's go inside now. Double checking down the sides for you now, that's what we found before.
Bed, table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless.
Okay, search Philippa's quarters using your Witcher senses. There's quite a lot of things to investigate here. I can already see a megascope in the corner.
Agates. Kind Philippa always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone or used them in her experiments. Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here.
It's not good.
Notes. Charred, almost completely. Can't read a thing.
Not good to us either.
What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant.
Operating and doing something here, isn't she? It's the megascope.
A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived.
And I guess that's our final marker. Right, Philippa, this is absolutely atrocious.
Crystal from a megascope. Heavily chipped. Tress will know what to do with this.
Okay, that's that. So we found one of her megascopes and a crystal for it. Perhaps that can be used to track her. Or, worst case, anybody that she's ever contacted, so Yennefer and Triss. So it's updated now. Talk to Triss about the crystal from Philippa's megascope, or we can tell Radovid what we've learned. Now, I don't think that's a very good idea, because Radovid doesn't care who's in the firing line, he just wants Philippa. And obviously, we don't want anybody that we care about to be thrown to the wolves, per se.
Notes. Charred, almost completely. Can't read a thing.
Ah. I was hoping we might be able to pick something up from it. Clear away a little bit for it. Right, is there anything we can pick up in here that we haven't already? I don't think so. Okay, time for us to leave. Naturally, of course, we are going to go to Triss to have a word, but we need to speak to Triss anyway.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Oh, just another feather. Okay. Now then, the question is, how the hell do we get out of here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 portals on our map. Now witch hunters' friends are probably waiting outside for us. Can we get out this way? Oh, I know. Damn it! I was hoping that might activate a door of some sort. Now we're just going back the other way, it seems. Yeah, it is. Just retracing our steps. Okay, that's fine. Where did our friend go? What's the next one? Nah, yeah, it was this one. Is he still here? He's gone.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Same sentence. Thought you might give me something else to go with there, Geralt. I'm sure I can hear more monsters. It definitely sounds like them. See, I wonder. No. See, it's saying there's something there. It must just be below us. So, how do you think this conversation's gonna go?
You should have gone after him.
Ah, there he is now.
Heh. Great, so they're already discussing trying to jump me.
You're alive. Find anything?
Not a thing. Yeah, make a sort of crystal, I'll just tell you what I found. No, sod right off.
Not your concern.
Wrong there, friend. I serve the king. Everything that concerns him's my concern as well. Hand it over, whatever you found. We'll see the king gets it.
Fat chance. Yeah, not gonna happen.
Forgetting yourself. Save your orders for your men.
As you wish. Grab him!
Yeah, saw that coming.
Come on, come closer.
At least that clears the way a little for us. I had a feeling it would come to that. Hey, I ain't complaining. Nice load of loot for me. And apparently tons of Dimeridium shackles. Crowns and last one. Two swords that sell nicely there. Nice. So like I said, as soon as you pop down here, just look to the right, see a crack in the wall, add it down and you get a piece of the Catskill gear. Just hop out of here and then we'll read the notes that we picked up. It's quite a climb out of these elvish ruins. Okay, home free. So where are we? Quest items. It's gonna be books, isn't it? Okay, where I think this is it. Yeah, there it is. Professor Sigismund Gloger's notes. Excavations to be carried out by Rotfried Oss, Michelle Sabina Ruxer and Marco Gedel under the supervision of Professor Sigismund Gloger. We have begun excavation work under the aegis of the Oxenfurt Academy and with kind sponsorship from Prince Adrian of the Sea Cats, our goal is to find the legendary treasure of King Melglor of Estier. 8th of Blythe, first day of excavations. I am deeply worried about the Witcher present among our company. I had a bad feeling about him at the very start during the first meeting at Castle Drahim. Now, as we trek dark underground caverns, his presence gives me shivers. Are we entirely sure his task is to protect our expedition? Furthermore, Castle Drahim is too close to Oxenfurt for us to not have heard those unsettling rumours about Prince Adrian. An ineligible fragment. 11th of Blythe, 3rd day of excavations. Cian demanded we surrender all notes found in the ruins of the Elven Armoury. I refused, so it's Cian, as expected, the Witcher whose fate we unfortunately came across under the ruins of Temple Isle. So we've got the 13th, 15th day of excavations. We pitched camp in a vast and dry cavern in the easterly portion of the complex. There are a few active portals here. I am afraid they are very likely unstable and unidirectional. And then the day after, the 6th day of excavations, the Witcher murdered Marco. He was deciphering one of the priceless elven sketches when suddenly, as I watched on aghast, the Witcher slit his throat and grabbed his incunabulum. I panicked and jumped into one of those portals. It deposited me in some chamber which has no exit. Unless an echo of the portal appears, I am stuck here for good. I hope Michelle and Gottfried managed to escape. The remainder of the notes are difficult to decipher and no dates are indicated. I must conclude that the Witcher had from the very start been operating on Prince Adrian's orders. I would not be surprised if they were toasting their scheme's success, Drahim Castle, at this very moment. Blast it, perhaps I should have given those elven diagrams to Cian after all. What good are they to me here if I am to rot in this crypt? I have finished the last drops of my water. There is nothing to eat. No echo from the portal has appeared. Gods, I don't believe in you, but if you do in fact exist, if you exist, save me. Yikes, bit of a grim outcome in the end, isn't it? I'm just going to quickly... Right. Let's have a look. How far is Drahim Castle? I think I know where it is. Been there before. And obviously that's where we speak. There it is. Yeah, Redania's Most Wanted. Well, we've got to go back and speak to Triss in Novigrad anyway, so I suppose it makes sense to me to follow the road along and actually make a stop off at Drahim Castle. Grab this last piece of Catskill gear. Now, I don't think I forgot about the wyvern that was flying around somewhere around here. Can't remember. Oh, there it is. Just having a look for the Catskills. There it is, I can see it from here. See it etched on the wall just there. Goes now, of course, since we've actually looted it, but... got ourselves a wyvern to kill. Draconid. No, I think I will use Dancing Star instead of Dimeridium. No, what am I doing? Devil's Puffball will still be useful for us. Sorry, Dragon's Dream. Let's do this! Maribor Forest before we head in. Oh god!
That stench.
Dodge, 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 duck, dip, dive, dodge, move, just... No, I cannot kill you, I cannot kill you. I'm sorry for ever disturbing you. Please go back to where you were. Thank god it worked. Ooh, a chest. Superior Maribor Forest. I would have never found that. Wasn't running away like a wimp. Christ, that was unknown. That had to be some level. So much Arenaria around. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going too close. I guess I'm gonna go around the outskirts of this ruin since I've just found one chest. Okay, that's the chest we looted. Crow's Eye. Food's Parsley, more Arenaria. More hand fibre. I think there's going to be anything else. I'd assume not. It'd just be like one bit that's hidden off to the side. And I've just found it. Nah. That's all. roach. Oh, got our new mastercrafted saddle, don't we? How does it look? Blends in beautifully. Okay, to the ruins of Drahim Castle.
Gonna kill you!
Not likely. Yeah, so I'm here now, pretty much. As you can tell, we've got some friends outside. 2 down, 2 left. Oh, you're not getting up from that. Come on, let's make it 4 out of 4. No, missed. Missed that though. Go, mate. Yes, I'll try probably. You will not have much luck in that endeavour. You made the wrong choices in life to lead you to this moment, and that last decision to run head-on towards me was your last mistake. So on my travels here, I came across, it was a noon wraith, I came across a few ghouls, and just your standard stuff, really. Only a couple of battles, mostly, to make my way here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Let's loot up these few bandits that I've killed. Now then. This place looks familiar. I say, I know I've discovered this before. Yes, we have been here before, because we went downstairs. Although I don't recall what quest it was for, it wasn't that long ago. Guessing this is where the last piece of the Catskill gear lies. More blood. Up or down? It's got to be down, isn't it? We know it's going to be down. We'll go up afterwards just to double check anyway. Whoa! Superior Swallow! Yes! Superior Draconid Oil. Okay, we need to see if we can craft Superior Swallow, like, right now, since it's the most useful potion in the game. There it is. Prince Adrian's Journal. Cian performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Gloga disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Estier along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. We split the takings equally, as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Cian took the crossbow diagram. I must admit, I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proof of Cian's conscientiousness and professionalism. The Witcher swore none of the archaeologists would leave Estier alive, and none did. All the more shame then that Cian didn't accept my offer. As my personal bodyguard, he would have never wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, a corpse surgeon and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked for anything, he had but to knock on my chamber door. He must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jakob of Dembic could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now? Jakob of Dembic? A second-rate captain transporting whores to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns? With any luck, sooner or later, a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Cian will return to me, tail between his legs. And everything is illegible, blade oil, devil's puffball. Invisibly, many years must have passed. I've heard that the Flying Deer, the vessel on which Cian was sailing, wrecked off the coast of Grassy Knoll. Was it my curse? Not bad for a beginner. Perhaps I should think about enrolling at Bernard. No, it was not your curse. It was the mage that he was travelling with, as we found out. Oh, superior features filter as well, another one of our most used potions. My god, Drahim Castle is Really, really worthwhile checking out. Okay, we're going up now. Oh, diamond dust. Fibre. Not as good as down below as just yet. Dwarven spirit. Oh, dark iron ore. Just a hell of a view. There's Novigrad. South of it, anyway. Can we not loot that? Skeletal remains. Guess not. Oh no. Nearly missed that. It's another ladder up. Chernobog runestone. Axeman's gauntlets. I'm liking all this dark iron ore I'm getting though. As we know, that comes in very, very useful for a lot of diagrams that I have been crafting lately. So the dark iron ore is used heavily in the armour sets to make the ingots. And the ingots are not easy to make. 100 crowns a piece if you want to buy them outright, and not that many vendors sell them. Call. So we are to head back to Novigrad and see what Triss makes of this mega crystal that we found.
Come on.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
Right back in Novigrad and I'm already agitated. Not exactly far away from Triss's hideout. Not actually been to Triss's home yet, so we get to go and have a little look now. This is it, just here.
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
It's a pleasant greeting, wasn't it? We'll just leave you two down here and I'm going to get on with my business. I hope these are trustworthy landlords, Triss. They must be, if they haven't handed you over yet. That, or I guess it was the coin that you paid them to sway their opinion.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Here she is.
Yes, Geralt?
Oh, okay. Right, let's... So a figurine is something different. Want to tell me something that's a quest of her own. We'll go through them in a moment. So let's just get this one done.
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
A few things. I found this crystal.
A bit. Seems she hid in some elven ruins outside Novigrad after she fled Loch Muin. Conducted some experiments there. This might tell us more.
A megascope crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss, well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Ballista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue and precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
Radovid would love to get his hands on that crystal, yeah.
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. Found agates covered in blood in her hideout.
If she pulled it off, she'd only be the second person in the world to do so. But the bit about the Lodge, that's what I found interesting.
Huh? No, no. You're not going to be rejoining the Lodge. No, surely not.
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses, former members of the Lodge. They clearly mean to revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world. And the Lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor, on the other hand, would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
Haven't decided. Ed Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
No, at least she's not joining the Lodge. I'd hope she wouldn't be. Don't see why I shouldn't give it. No, we're not.
Probably better if you keep it.
Much better. It'll be safe with me. I'll try to cast a diagnostic spell. Maybe learn something more.
Good luck.
Right, we've learned what we can off Triss.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Yes, certainly. Just, I need to pop back to Oxenfurt first. It's quite a bit of a trek. Then we can talk. So, shan't fret, I'll be back soon. So I'm gonna... There's the landlord. Well, at least if we gave that Mega Crystal to Radovid and he learned what we just learned then, it would not have been good. So we made the right choice to seek out Triss first. Right, I'm gonna head back to Radovid then. So I shall see you in a few moments.
Choked to death.
Back again on the Oxenfurt docks, through these guards standing close to Radovid's ship, and hopefully they won't take our swords off us this time.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
No, I think she's dead. I know if we say I think she's dead, I think that's going to be, we'll get caught out for lying. It's no harm in telling him that she's trying to restore her eyesight because there's no location or anything. So I think that's the better option here.
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Of course, he stiffed us for our award.
Long live.
We should have expected that, really. God damn. I suppose if we actually gave him the Mega Skull Crystal, that was the only way to get the reward, I'll guess.
Stay out of my
How many Redanians are around here? I mean, I suppose the king's here, so it makes sense. Right. Suppose I best keep my promise, eh? A matter of life and death. Time for us to go back to Triss's hideout then and see what awaits us next.
Seems that medic's running late.